Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 signs God is turning your enemies into your footstools. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, this video is based upon all the signs of how you know God is turning your enemies into your footstools. Yes, sir. I want y'all to understand something. They have no choice but to be up under you. All right. They have no choice but to see you succeed, shine, and prosper. Yes, sir. Them same people, y'all, who tried to tear you down, destroy you, and make you seem less than or invaluable. All right. Understand something, y'all. God is turning your enemies into your footstools. All right. And so with that being said, y'all already know how we do. I'm going to go ahead and get in each and every one of these signs. But before we get into that, y'all make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And not only that, y'all, drop in the comments and say, I will rise. Yes, sir. Now, the first sign of how you know God is turning your enemies into your footstools is going to be this, chosen ones. They surrender. Yes, sir. Let me say it once again, y'all, louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, they have surrendered. All right. Now, Rena, what do you mean by that? Understand this right here, y'all. You know the same people who was giving you resistance? Yeah, you know, the same people, you know, who was doubting you, the same people who didn't want to give you your credit, right? Who hated to see you succeed. Y'all got that person inside your family, right? That person that's on your job. Yes, sir, that person that's inside your friend circle. Y'all know who I'm talking about. That person at the gym. They can't stand to see you succeed. But see, something happened to where God was working through it and he made them surrender, right? Right here, y'all, in Isaiah chapter 54, verse 15, it says, indeed, they shall surely assemble, but not because of me. Whoever assembles against you shall fall for your sake. Yes, sir. Let me say it once again, y'all, louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen right here, family. It says, indeed, they shall surely assemble, but not because of me. Whoever assembles against you shall fall for your sake. Anybody who come up against you, y'all, at some point they're going to fall. It's going to cause them to surrender. They have no choice but to see you prosper and win. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I will prosper. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I will prosper. What a lot of people don't understand, y'all, is everybody who has become successful in this industry, in this world, people who you've probably met, whatever the case was, y'all, at some point, there were some obstacles that they had to go against. There were some obstacles, okay, that was not working out in their favor, but it surrendered. What surrendered? Maybe it was your friends who surrendered, your family who surrendered, life that surrendered, right? Because see, life has this funny way of opening up, or the doors open up for people who persevere. What is perseverance? Make sure you drop it inside the comments too, y'all. But what is perseverance? Perseverance is having the ability, all right, to persist through adversity, hard times, no matter what. You keep going, all right? See, anybody can be consistent at something, doing the same thing over and over, doing the wrong thing over and over. But see, it takes a person with some heart. Yes, sir, a person with courage. Somebody drop in the comments and say courage. It takes a person with courage who can keep going, y'all. In the scripture, y'all, it says that the man is going to fall down 7 times, but he'll get back up 7 times. So it don't matter how many times you fall, you're going to keep getting up. All right? So, Rena, what does that got to do with anything? See, what happens is, y'all, the fact that you continuously persevere, stay persistent, and keep going, they're going to surrender to you. See, they thought this was just a phase. They thought that you wasn't serious. They didn't know, how much you was embedded into this. They didn't know that God really gave you this vision. And so they won't surrender to your vision. No, they're going to surrender to the vision that God has given you. That's the vision they're going to surrender to, chosen ones. And so what I want you to realize is they have surrendered to you. All right? It was already written for them to surrender. They can't hold you down forever. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? Okay? And so with that being said, we're going to move on to the second sign. So the second sign, God is turning your enemies into your footstools. It's going to be this, chosen one. They're becoming your elevators. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. They are becoming your elevators. Y'all remember the story with Joseph, right? When his brothers sold him into captivity. His brothers, put him inside that pit at the right time so the right people can get him. Not realizing that he had favor following him wherever he went. So although he was working as a shepherd or working, as a housekeeper for the Pharaoh, right, named Potiphar, although he was working as a housekeeper for him and he was the top shepherd, right, the top guy in that facility or inside of his house, he still had favor. But here's the thing, y'all. His brothers end up becoming his elevators, right? Even Potiphar's wife became his elevator. How? Because although they lied on him, although his brothers sold him into, captivity, although they slandered Joseph, he still became second to Pharaoh. He still became second, which means that he became the highest in the city up under the highest. Right? Understand what I'm saying? He was second to Pharaoh, and it said that in the scriptures that although Pharaoh was second, although Joseph was second to Pharaoh, Pharaoh was still the son of Joseph. And that was all due to the gift that Joseph possessed, and that was all due to Joseph's wisdom. What are you saying right now, Reno? Just because they lied on you, slandered you, just because they tried to get over on you, just because they did some negative and derogative things towards you. Listen, they can't stop the blessing that God has over your life. But not only that, y'all, they're going to indirectly become your elevator, right? Because it's going to push you to go a little harder. Yes, sir. It's going to push you to persevere a little bit more. It's going to push you. They are becoming your elevators. And see, when people think that they're getting over on you, God is making them go under. When people think that I'm pushing them back, I'm keeping them away from his blessings, or I'm going to keep him away from what God got for him. Oh yeah, when you think you're doing that, really you lifting me up. Because once again, y'all, God sit high, but he look low, which means he's looking at all the wrongdoers and all the people who are doing things towards you. He see everything, y'all. Somebody drop in the comments and say, God see everything. Yes, sir. Understand what I'm saying, y'all. See, again, what people don't realize is, although Joseph was sold into captivity, although Joseph, was made out to be a failure, he still succeeded. Why? Because failure is only postponed success. And see, what God wants you to become successful, y'all, you got no choice but to become successful. And so that means that everything that was working against you, it's going to turn right back around and start working for you. God is turning your enemies into your footstools. Y'all go ahead and drop that in the comments as well too, y'all. All right? And so that's going to lead me over to my third sign of how you know God is turning your enemies into your footstool. It's going to be this, chosen one. You're flying above their head. Yes, sir. Listen, you are flying above their head. Somebody drop in the comments and say eagle mentality. Right? Drop in the comments and say eagle mentality. So, Reno, why would I say that? See, when you are an eagle, you are flying higher than the others. I said it before, y'all, and I'm going to say it again. If you are an eagle, you cannot be clucking around with chickens. I know some people laugh when I said it, but I am so serious, y'all. I'm so serious. Everybody can go to the destination that God has for you. That is a fact. And see, you're going to start flying above some people's heads. Yeah, you're going to start flying above some people's heads. You're going to be operating outside of their understanding. See, people can't understand beyond their understanding. Jim, listen to what I'm saying, y'all. People don't understand beyond their understanding. What does that mean, Reno? They don't know what they don't know, okay? And they're not willing to try to figure out the things that they don't know, which means they're going to be dead to the wisdom. And it says in the scripture, y'all, that a wise man, run with other wise men, and they seek counsel. But a fool despises wisdom and they run with other fools. Somebody drop in the comments and say you're a fool. Listen to what I'm saying, chosen ones. You are flying beyond their head. You have so much more than them. And they ain't even talking materialistics. Yeah, y'all, see, we live in a society where you can have way less than a person, but they can still be jealous of you. They got so much more, right? They got the money, the cars, the success, the jewelry, right? Whatever the case is, they got access to so many resources that you don't even have. Yet they jealous of little old you. Why they jealous of you? It's because of what you have inside you, right? And see, God knows that they're going to be jealous of you, so he's going to automatically protect you, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say, God's protecting me. He's going to automatically protect you from those who want to do harm unto you. And so what I want you to realize is, y'all, although they want to do harm to you, you're going to be flying above their head. So guess what? They can reach all they want. They can't touch you. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you can't touch me. They can reach all they want, y'all. They will not be able to touch you, all right? Understand what I'm saying. A lot of people don't realize this, y'all. Jesus received most of his support away from his hometown, right? He received most of his support away from his hometown. I mean, and y'all, not to insert myself, but I got to. Listen, y'all, before I became who I was and, started having this internet success, I've been doing this a long time. I tell people all the time, it takes years for overnight success. I didn't just become this way. I didn't just grow my followers to 250,000 followers overnight. It didn't happen like that, family. It didn't happen like that. I started doing my videos in 2019, okay, consistently, right? Because I was doing videos before that, but I'm talking about consistently, okay? And so over time, it just grew. It grew. But guess what? I did have success overnight because I had been doing it for years, okay? Well, what this got to do with your enemies turning into your footstools, Reno? Well, here's the thing. The same people who didn't support me in my hometown, the same people who didn't support me who I expected to because they was close to me, those same individuals, yeah, they became my footstools. Because guess what? I stood up on their backs and other people start supporting me. And that's going to be the same thing with you. God is going to turn your enemies into your footstools. Everybody who wanted to see you fall, yes, sir, going to turn into your footstools. Everybody who wanted to see you lose, they going to have no choice but to see you win, and God going to turn them into your footstools. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? Somebody drop in the comments and say, my enemies are my footstools. Oh, yeah, y'all. This is a real thing, okay? Understand something, y'all. Jesus, once again, y'all, Jesus, he received most of his support outside of his hometown. I'm not saying you were exactly like me. I'm not saying you were exactly like Jesus. But a lot of times, y'all, you will receive the love, the support away from those who are closest to you. It's going to be strangers. A stranger will come and deliver a blessing that you could never even imagine. Opportunities that you couldn't even fathom came from people who didn't even look like you. Came from people who didn't even look like you. So understand what I'm saying, y'all. God is going to turn those same people who hated on you, okay, into your footstools. Understand what I'm saying, y'all. The next one, y'all, without going into a rant. Number 4, the fourth sign is going to be his chosen ones. God is blessing you in front of their faces. Yes, sir. See, this right here is my favorite. Okay, if this your favorite, y'all drop in the comments. See, nothing makes me more happier than seeing a person see me get my blessings. Yeah, y'all, I like for them to see me get blessed by my Father. Yes, sir. I like for them to see me get my blessings right here, y'all, right in front of their face. Everybody who laughed at me, yeah, the people who try to make me a mockery, family and all, y'all. Those who tried to say that I wasn't going to ever be nothing. Those who didn't believe in my vision. Look at my Father blessing me, y'all, in your face. Look at my Father blessing me all in their face. And that's the same thing with you, y'all. Understand that. Right here, y'all, in Psalm chapter 23, verse 5, it says, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Yes, sir. Let me say it once again, y'all. Louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. It says right here, you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. my cup overflows. This right here is pouring heavy, y'all. If this scripture was heavy, somebody drop in the comments and say heavy. Listen, it's telling you, you prepare the table in front of those who hate me. Meaning I am about to eat in front of those who tried to starve me. You prepare the table in front of my enemies. Meaning you are about to bless me in front of those who tried to curse me. Yes, sir, he's prepared the table. Somebody drop in the comments and say, God prepared my table. And then it goes on to say, you anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. He got favor over your life. And now he gonna give you a whole bunch more than what you deserve. Somebody got some grace. Somebody drop in the comments and say grace. Somebody got some grace. Okay? So understand what I'm saying, y'all. They won't like this. They gonna hate that, right? But see, God is turning your enemies into your footstools. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. We're going to get to the next one, okay? We're going to get to the next one, which is number 5, the last one. It's going to be this, chosen ones. They are contributing to God's mission for your life. Oh, yeah. Let me say it once again, y'all, louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family. They are contributing to God's mission for your life. All right? So, Reno, what does that mean? I'm going to just start off simply by talking about Moses, y'all. Okay, so Moses was the one who freed God's people, right? He went to Pharaoh and said, let my people go. Pharaoh gave Moses all type of trouble. He laughed at him, y'all. Remember? He laughed at Moses, made a mockery of Moses. He was like, man, Moses, you were just over here, man. Get out of my face, right? He's not taking him serious because he grew up with Moses, right? Moses was his stepbrother, right? He didn't see Moses as a real threat, okay, to his throne or to anything. Well, here's the thing right here, y'all. God sent those plagues. Yes, sir. Yeah, God sent those plagues. God said, you know what? If you're not going to let my people go, I'm going to put you in position to where you have no choice but to let my people go. And you're going to help me. Yeah, y'all, that's how God works. He's going to make you help him to the mission. He don't care if you're an enemy. That's why he said, I'm going to make your enemies your footstools. Saddle up. I'm going to have you to step on his back. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have you to step on her back. And they going to lift you up for me. That's how it works, y'all. So understand this right here. Moses said, hey, let my people go, man. You know, my God's okay. And he said, I am God. Wrong answer, Pharaoh. Wrong answer. And so, y'all, time went. He sent those plagues. After he sent that last plague, his son died. Pharaoh finally surrendered and said, go ahead, get the people. He got some type of bone in his body and said, no, I ain't going not like that. Right there at the sea. This is where Moses parted that Red Sea. He got that strength from God. God parted that Red Sea, but he seen them people coming after him. And he almost panicked, but God said, keep going. As he kept going, those guys was about to get to him. But right before he got to him, they got on the other side of the promised land. That water fell back down and they all drowned. What are you saying right now, Reno? They contributed to what God was doing for Moses, right? And not only just Moses, but for his people, the greater mission. They contributed to God's mission. Well, how is that? Number one, you freed the people, okay? Number two, you hurried up and pushed them. You gave them the confidence and the strength to go ahead and go through that water. Oh, yeah. You contributed to God's mission for their lives. And that's what I'm saying with you, y'all. They gonna start contributing to what God is doing for you. They just gonna start contributing. Some people gonna do it directly or indirectly. Some people gonna do it intentionally and unintentionally. But what I'm saying is, y'all, they gonna contribute to God's vision. They're gonna contribute to God's vision. Understand that, y'all, okay? That's a real thing. And so with that being said, y'all realize, if you watching this video, this is confirmation, y'all, an on-time prophetic and divine message. God is turning your enemies into your footstools. Go ahead and understand that, y'all, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, we're going to do a real quick recap, okay? And we're going to conclude this video. So once again, y'all, 5 signs God is turning your enemies into your footstools. Number 1, they've surrendered, okay? Number 2, they are becoming your elevators. Number 3, you're flying above their head. Number 4, God is blessing you in front of their face. And number 5, they are contributing to God's mission for your life, okay? And so with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and conclude this video, but y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all check out any one of the links in my description. Check out any one of my books. That's Rich Mentality, 8 Steps to Self-Publishing, A Successful Book, Fairly Unequal, as well as Traumatized by Love. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership, as well as my Patreon. And don't forget, family, be sure to enroll inside my social influence course, where I show you how to build up your social media platform, as well as become a self-published author. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform, as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio, and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.